What's good, y'all? It's your boy John, back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is Sunday, April 10th, and I'm here for a Wonder Woman update, so let's get on into it. Arriving on site over here at the Wonder Woman construction in front of Justice League, you are going to notice that they have got a lot up since the past couple days. It looks like they got some of the part going up into the airtime hill, or the bigger airtime hill, as well as some other pieces. So let me get over and take a look to give you guys a better perspective of what actually has gone up. So here's a quick look from in front of Riddler's entrance, actually. Give you guys a look at what's been installed since we were last here. Yeah, this is the part going into the mid-course brake run. Right over there, right after it goes over that crest right there, it will be the mid-course brake run. Now, this other piece that you're seeing coming off of the turnaround over there, that's going to be that off-axis airtime hill. And then the one in the far back that you see right there, that's going to be the bigger airtime hill. So yeah, here's an even better look at the new pieces of track. This closer one in the shot is going into the mid-course brake run. The farthest one that you see back there, that's the one that's going to be going in to the bigger airtime hill. I think the biggest airtime hill on the layout. And then right there, that's the one that's going into that sort of off-axis airtime hill, the shorter one. Yeah, and there was, let me see. Yeah, there is 5 pieces of track that have been installed that now that I can confirm, because I wasn't sure if this piece right here was one solid piece, but I can see that there is a split in between that piece. So yeah, there have been 5 pieces of track that have been installed since we were last here. Awesome to see. This thing is really moving along. They were here earlier today. Looks like that was the last piece that they got done. I'm not sure if they're spending a full day here today. They might be on lunch, but we'll see. It's another quick shot for you guys. This thing is looking really awesome now. Looks like they got this, I'm pretty sure this is a new support right here that they put in. I can't exactly remember, but I don't remember seeing that 45-degree angle one right there. So checking in over here by the exit of Riddler, I see that they've brought in some more pieces of track. There's one right here, obviously you can see on the ground, but there's also a couple pieces, if not one piece on the truck bed that's over to the side of this. It's hard to see, but there's also some more bigger supports that have come in over here. And yeah, looks like things are moving. I can hear it. Give me 1 second and I'm going to show you another piece of track that's over more on the south end of the project. So right here you can see that there's another piece of track. I can't exactly tell what that is from here or make out what piece of track it is. I'm going to try and get closer to it and let you guys know what piece, or try and determine what piece that is and where it's going to be going. So here's the other piece of track, guys, that I was talking about that's on the truck bed. It's going to be hard to see. Got a screen in my way, but you guys can tell it's right there. So just a quick look at everything that's been done to this point from in front of Riddler's. As you can see, it's definitely starting to take shape now. We've got a lot of track in. You know, the dive loop structure is not complete just as of yet. I think we are still waiting on this piece of support right here, actually, the other top of the A-frame support, similar to this one, but it's most likely going to be turned the opposite way to help guide the dive loop down into meeting this track piece right here. That's the, I think there's that piece. Yeah, that's the first piece actually of the dive loop that has been installed. The other piece that's connected to it is going off into that bigger airtime hill, which is actually not this one, but the one back there. That's the piece that's connected to this piece right here. But yeah, definitely coming along. I'm gonna be back at the park tomorrow, and so hopefully we get to see a few more pieces of track go in, and maybe we get to see, hopefully, I should say, this support come in right here, because until they have that, they're not able to complete the dive loop. So let's cross our fingers, hope that support comes in, and yeah. So I just wanted to provide a picture for reference of the section of the ride that they've been building and that we've been covering so far. As you can see here, they have the dive loop. Also, you're going to have the turnaround that they've been building, as well as the section going up into the mid-course brake run and the two airtime hills that you see on the right. One last look into the area from in front of Riddler's entrance. See all the pieces that they've got going. Not really too much to talk about. Just want to show off how awesome this looks. So now taking a closer look at this piece right here, I can tell you guys that it's not part of the mid-course brake run. It's actually part of that off-access airtime hill. That end right there is going to be connecting. Actually, I should be able to show it from here. It's going to be connecting right there. Oh, sorry guys. It's going to be connecting right there to that plate as well as that support. The way you can tell is by looking at the distance between the gray spaces, right there and right there. That piece will connect to that plate, and then this piece right here will connect to the support. Or that I should say that part right there will connect to the support. Another thing that you can take note of in this shot is if you look in the background back there, you'll see the other piece of track that they brought in on the truck bed. It's got a lot of curve to it. Should be able to see it at least. Yeah, not sure exactly what piece that is. It looks like it's part of the dive loop. Maybe it's going to be the second piece going up into the dive loop. If you're on the ride, it's going to be coming down, but if we're going like from the building perspective, as far as building it upwards, it's going to be the second piece going up into the dive loop, if that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully I'm not confusing y'all. Just a quick look from by the barbecue restaurant. Not going to talk much, just want to kind of show you guys. There is some equipment in the way, but it is pretty cool to look at from here, so I just wanted to show you it off. So I wanted to just provide a couple shots of the track that has come in today. We actually received some lift hill track, so that's great to see. We've really been needing that. And also, you'll see here in a second that we've also received some boxes in the back. Now, what's contained in those boxes is most likely components for the lift hill, as well as other components for the ride. They're pretty much covered up. You'll see them over there in the white boxes in the back. They cover up those type of components so they don't get damaged from the outside elements. Still a bunch of support over here in the area that needs to be brought over to the site, but the biggest thing you see is obviously the lift hill track, and you can tell it's lift hill track because you can see the anti-rollback notches right there. picking up here Monday, April 11th. I want to show you guys the newest piece of the layout, which was the one we were talking about, or I was talking about in the part from yesterday that was filmed, and that is now we can confirm that it was the off-access little bunny airtime hill, whatever you want to call it. You can see them getting it attached to the second support as we speak. I'm going to try and go around and get another angle. It's a little bit bright, so it should probably look better from the other side. Let's go take a look. So just a shot at the new piece, the little bunny hill from here. It's really looking good. You can see it's got that little off access to it. Nice little pop. Looks like going into the turnaround. Or I'm sorry, coming out of this. That one's actually coming out of the turnaround because it's coming off the mid-course right there up to the left, and then dropping down, going through the turnaround, and then going right over that off-access little bunny hill. So honestly, it looks great from here. Let's try and get another angle. So another thing that it looks like we can confirm now is that this piece of track laying right here seems to be that part of the dive loop that I was talking about in the section, or the part that I filmed yesterday, as far as the piece being on that truck bed. This looks to be the piece that was on the truck bed, and appears to be the piece that's going to go up for the dive loop. Now, I'm not sure, but it looks like they might have placed another piece for the dive loop. Actually, they did, so let me get you guys that right now. So, they've added another piece of the dive loop right here. It's actually a pretty big piece. As you can see, it starts right about there and goes all the way up to where it's pretty much vertical, basically. They can't even tell the degree on it, but it's basically vertical. And yeah, the next piece we saw is sitting over there on the ground, and looks like they'll be getting that piece in shortly. Not sure if they received the support right here yet, but they at least got the piece sitting down there waiting to go up once they do receive that support. So picking up where we left off from yesterday, you can see that the piece is for sure confirmed that I was talking about yesterday. They put in that off-access little bunny hill right here that you can see. It appears that they've brought in another piece of track into the place where this one was, or the piece that they have up right now once was. They have just released the straps on the little bunny hill, and it looks like they're getting ready to come down off of the lifts and move forward with the next piece. Yeah, this track is pretty much secured, and we're ready to move to the next one. Just another quick look at the Raven dive from this angle, kind of towards Riddler's exit. So here you could see them lifting up what appears to be that section of support that we've been waiting for, or at least part of the section of support we've been waiting for. And this looks to be going up to the dive loop and basically completing that A-frame support shape. Let's see, I'm gonna pick up from another angle. Picking up right here, yeah, I can pretty much confirm it is going up there. And now this is actually pretty cool because after this support, there's kind of like an L-shaped support that'll be attached to this, and then we'll really get to see the actual highest point of Wonder Woman over on the south side of the project. So we're about to make contact right now. You'll see one of the fellows from RMC going ahead and receiving the support right now. You just put the lock into the support right there, so when it does drop down, it'll hold in place. It's kind of like a pick sort of device, and that way, once it drops down, he can get it through the holes on that support, and then basically just hold it there temporarily until he's able to screw in the A490 bolts. We're about to make contact right now. And there we go. It's completely on there. He's got to check to make sure that everything is lined up properly. There you can see him placing the holders. And now what he'll do is go ahead and fasten some of the bolts up. There you go, you see him grabbing one right there and placing the first one in. So after this support, there's going to be one more that I'm going to show you guys right now, and it's basically an L-shaped one. It's pretty much the same height as this one, so it's going to go up maybe to like a little bit above where you see the hook for the crane. But yeah, I'll show you guys that right now, actually. So here's the piece that's going to be going on top of that piece. Really glad that we've got this piece in. Actually been waiting on it. Supposedly wasn't supposed to come for, you know, a couple more weeks, but maybe that's just the other side of it, because this is only half. They still have to do the other side to meet up with this one, and I believe there is a piece that goes in the middle as well. So this piece over here on the right is going to attach to the support, and that part of the L is gonna head over and meet up with the other side. Yeah, actually you can see there that the saddle, or the placement for the track, is gonna be going right there. That's where the saddle will be attached, or it looks like it already appears to be, it already is attached. So yeah, that piece is gonna go on next, and then there'll be another L-shaped support and another straight support to go on the other side. I'll show you where it's going to go now. So this is the area that I was talking about. You're going to have another straight piece, basically the same as this, going right there, and then there'll probably be that L shape, there'll probably be another L shape piece that goes on the corner up there, and then it'll make the A, and they'll be able to place that other piece of track and then complete this dive loop. So just getting some final adjustments done to this piece. It's pretty much done as we speak. He's just using a wrench to tighten up all the bolts that he put in so far. Or actually it looks like they're all done. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but I can see here off camera that they're all in, and this piece is pretty much complete. Now they're probably going to hoist up that other piece next. Looks like the crane is moving over into place right now, so I'll pick up from there. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's update. That ended up being the final piece that they installed for the day. The crane operator left and is done for today. So that basically indicates that they aren't going to be lifting anything big, at least. Maybe they'll continue with some other work, but the big stuff for today is done. I'll be back at the park tomorrow and throughout the week after work. So if anything happens, I'll make sure to cover it. If not, look for an update, most likely either Wednesday will probably be the next update if nothing big happens tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for the love, comments, and support. And I'll see you guys on the next update. Till then, this is John, and it's been your Theme Park ERT.